Hello and welcome to Mr. Wiley Teaches Math. Today we're going to talk about order of operations with integers. Remember order of operations, we work with the acronym BEDMAS, which stands for brackets, exponents, multiplication, division as we find them in order, as we find them in order left to right, and subtraction and addition as we find them left to right. As we're talking about exponents today, we have to do this. Take a look at this first. This is saying negative 9 to the power of 2, which is really saying negative 9 times 9. The negative is not part of the exponent, which gives us an answer of negative 81. In this case, it's saying negative 9 times negative 9, because the negative symbol is part of the squared, part of the exponent. It's going to give us an answer of positive 81. We'll have to keep that straight as we go through today. So in the first question, I see 5 subtract 4 multiplied by 2. In this case, I go through BEDMAS and say I'm going to do the multiplication first. So 5 subtract negative 4 times 2 is 8. 5 subtract 8 is negative 3. So I'm trying to write this in standard form as I go through. Negative 7 plus, it's really positive 4, subtract negative 3. So let's do this. I see a positive in subtraction. So let's do the addition first. Negative 7 plus 4 is negative 3. Subtract negative 3, which is really the same as saying plus positive 3. I think that takes me to 0. That's the same as saying plus plus. Negative 4 to the power of 2 divided by 2, subtract 4 times 3 to the power of 2. Well, I see some exponents. So negative 4 times negative 4 is 16. 16 divided by 2, subtract 4 times 3 to the power of 2. So this is 16 divided by 2 minus 4 times 3 to the power of 2 is 9. 16 divided by 2, I'm going to do that next because it's division, which is 8, subtract 4, multiplied by 9. 8 subtract 4 is 4. 8 subtract negative 4 times 9. 9 times 4 is 36. So we're at 8 minus 36. So we're at negative 28. I have lots of exponents in this one. I know I'm going to do those first, but I also have subtraction and addition. So in this case, 5 to the power of 2 is 25. Subtract, keep everything else the same. So it's 25, subtract. And because it looks like this one, it's going to be negative 36 plus negative 2 to the power of 2. And get that last exponent, 25 subtract 36. Negative 2 times negative 2 is 4, so plus 4. Negative 25 minus 36, I think that's going to give me negative 11 plus 4. So negative 11 plus 4 is going to give me negative 7. Sometimes division questions can be written almost looking like a fraction. In this case, it's assumed that they were going to do the top and the bottom first. It's like there's brackets there that just aren't written, and then we're going to do the division at the end. So in this case, negative 5 plus negative 7 gives me negative 12. And on the bottom I have 5 subtract 3 to the power of 2. So I'm going to keep my negative 12. 5 subtract 3 to the power of 2 is 9. So I have negative 12. 5 subtract 9 is negative 4. Negative 12 divided by negative 4 gives me an answer of 3. In this case, I've got 3. There's no operation symbol written here, so it's going to be multiplication. Anytime we have a number against a bracket, it's multiplication. So 3 times the answer to negative 4 plus negative 5 divided by negative 3 to the power of 2. All right. Well, let's start with the top because it's almost like there's brackets around that. So negative 4 plus negative 5 is negative 9 over negative 3 to the power of 2. So 3 times negative 27 over negative 3 to the power of 2, or negative 27 divided by So it looks like this one again. So it's going to be -9. Gives me an answer of 3. So as we go through order of operations with integers, it acts very much like any other order of operation questions we've had. We're going to have to make sure that we keep straight operations that are signs that are operations and signs that are qualities. And remember that we're writing it in standard form and that the exponents act differently whether or not they're within brackets. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check the class website for additional examples, the handout, and assignments.